Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, fellow freedom seekers, and welcome to our caravan. We are in a caravan because we've had showers here. We've had a bit of rain, and it's raining on and off. The sun is shining right now, but we can't really trust it stays. So we are in a caravan today, and welcome on Sunday, the 20th of July. Already, I had to write it down because I can't believe it's already 20th of July. High season is here. I think it's the first weekend of high season. So we are quite busy on site, and if you are lucky, you may hear or see some children passing by. We have quite a few families on site, and we are by one of the main lanes of the site, so it's pretty busy, much busier than normally. And as Marek encourages, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and join the Freedom Seekers family, where you can make really great friends, meet interesting people from different walks of life from all over the world, as it turns out. So it's a really lovely crowd. So get on board. I'm very happy that Tracy is here and you're brushing up your Polish. Witam I dobry wieczór, witamy. Hello and good evening in Polish. And Vasi is with us, which is lovely. We missed you, Vasi. I'm not sure, did you make it last week? I think you are back after a long time, so welcome. I'm very pleased you could join us today. And Marek is here, who set everything up, so you can see me, you can hear me. And Vuya Carmel is here, how lovely. And Tracy is on the water, so you are on your boat. And Ben is here as well. How was your week, Ben? Marek, we are live from our little caravan. Make yourself comfy and enjoy the chat. Yes, we are streaming from our caravan here in North Devon. And we've had quite a good week. So we started work on Friday, so when we meet you guys on Sunday, we are halfway through our working week. We are halfway. This is our Wednesday, you could say. This is our third day of working, because we start work on Friday, so we did 3 days, 2 more days to go. Not that anyone is counting. So work has been quite interesting over the last few days, because we had showers, I think for 2 or 3 days. Ben, my week has been good. Been with my woofter. Woofter? What do you mean, the dog? I'm starting YouTube soon. How lovely. So what are you going to tell people about? What is your channel about? That's super exciting. Yes, so we had showers. So I think we started... Oh, we had only one dry day. So we did a lot of mowing on Friday, luckily, and I think we managed to cut some grass yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was a dry day as well. And today we had a wet day. Today I spent my working day wearing wellies. Because, hi Simon. Oh, you're cooking dinner. What are you cooking, Vasi? You're always cooking something delicious. Yeah, so I spent my day in wellies because I'm fed up with having wet feet. And whatever shoes, whatever walking shoes, trailer shoes I put on, none of them stay dry on a campsite on a wet day. And as we reset electric meters throughout the day and I have to walk over grass, wellies are the best solutions. I haven't found a pair of water-resistant, waterproof shoes which would actually work. So, wellies is my answer. Oh, your dog! Ben, my channel will be about... Okay, my channel will be about losing weight and using Monjaro. What is that? Tell us. I plan to do weekly videos. This is really good. This is a great idea. And Simon, what are you up to? Did you have a nice weekend? How was your weekend? Yeah, definitely, Ben. Marek, got a question about caravan life. Ask away. Ooh, Vasilika, chicken Kiev, salad and chips. We had fish and chips today. Probably not the most popular choice on a Sunday. Yeah, but we had fish and chips. homemade air-fried fish, not fried in butter, and I'm sure Ben will appreciate the effort. We had mushy peas which looked awful, but we still had them. And Marek, well done. Honestly, when I put it on the table, I was wondering, will he touch it, because they looked awful, those the mushy peas, but we still had them. They tasted better than they looked. Oh yeah, so you may have your first subscriber there, Ben. Vasi is interested. I think everyone should be interested in a healthy lifestyle, healthy eating, managing weight, maintaining healthy weight. Marek, if you're enjoying the chat, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. And last week Shannon explained how to give a thumbs up. It's not so easy. Did she say that you have to close chat to do it? Am I right? To find the thumb up here on live stream. Tracy, sausage, chips and beans for dinner tonight on the water. This is lovely. Simon, I was working on my resume project but didn't succeed yet. What do you mean? Oh, you decluttered a big living room. How lovely. Well done. It's always worth to have your CV up to date, up to speed. You never know. You never know. There is this Polish website for jobs, and their slogan is, visit us to check if you are looking for a new job. I love it. Check if you are looking for a new job. You may think, oh, I don't need a new job. I don't need a different job. But you never know till you see and you try what's available. Ben, thanks Vasilika. Monjaro is a weight loss drug. Ooh. Okay. Interesting stuff from Ben. Simon, I have an interview next Tuesday. Yes, that's a good idea, and that's the best way to do it. Simon, I'm sure you know it. I will not tell publicly how many jobs I've had in my life, quite a few. I'm quite an adventurer when it comes to jobs, because I regularly check if I'm looking for a new job. And I love to throw myself in new situations and new challenges. And yeah, it's the best way to write your CV or rewrite your CV for a specific job, to hit those points, prove your worth in a specific way. Yeah, good attitude, Simon, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you. I'm sure it will be great. Yeah, we've been on this health journey, Ben, with Marek for a few years. And our overall reflection is that it seems so expensive to eat well these days, to eat proper food, to eat fresh food, or maybe not. What do you think? I think, well, in general, food, wherever you go, food is expensive these days. The costs of food went up so much in recent years, and we see it. It's shocking when we go to Poland, and we go once a year, every 2 years, and we go grocery shopping, and usually we are shocked at the till, especially when we shop for things we like and enjoy, and we don't check the prices. We don't worry about the prices, because let's say we are used to buying some things in the UK which we know we can afford, and we try to buy the same stuff in Poland, and usually there is a big shock at the till. And I'm on call. We are on call this evening, so this may ring. Our on-call phone didn't ring yesterday, not at all, so maybe hopefully today it will be a quiet night as well. Oh, Ben, that seems like a plan for a tour to visit all your favorite YouTubers in Devon. So Devon must be attracting creative souls. Simon, I don't know if I want to work for them. Okay. Well, they could try to convince you. They could try to convince you rather than you trying to convince them. Well, you will see. I would say still go to the interview. You know, try, because it's always good experience, and it's always nice to challenge yourself, test yourself. Benji on tour. Yeah, that is a perfect scenario. That is a perfect scenario. Once we did couch surfing. I don't know if you are familiar with couch surfing, which is literally about hosting travelers. So you can join a community as a traveler or as a host. And for many years we were hosting travelers in our house. And our first traveler, our first guest, was called Benji. And it was maybe 10 years ago, but to this day we talk about him, and we go back to the day we met him. He was a great couch surfer. Simon, sure, I go. I'm looking for a new job. We'll see if looking for them. Yeah, that's a good attitude. So it's next Tuesday, so you still have time to prepare. Yeah. So Vasilka is cooking something delicious. Tracy had sausage and chips and beans. That's a nice meal. Wouldn't mind that. And Tracy, how is the canal right now? Is it getting busy? Are there many renters? Are there many holiday makers on the canal? We are pretty busy here on the campsite, but it's not super busy. It's not that we are completely full. We were full last weekend. Every single pitch was booked because we had such amazing weather. It was so hot and dry. And at the moment we have like an ideal number of guests, I would say. The site is busy, but not too busy. It's still quiet. It's not crowded. So for us, it's lovely. It's the right amount of people to keep us busy, give us something to do, but we are not overwhelmed. Yes, exactly. Say hello if you've just joined. This is a live stream on 20th of July. You may watch this live stream as a video afterwards. If you can't be with us today, if you watch it on any other day, you can still like and you can still comment. We respond to every single comment, but I'm sure you know that. Yes, so the crowds here are nice. Have we met any interesting people this week? We tried one customer with electrics today. Towards the end of the day, we got a call that one of the guests has a problem with their electric hookup. It wasn't working for them, and Marek sussed it out that it was their cable, it was their lead. So nothing on the part of the site, it was the cable. Tracy, we are on the river. Oh, we are on a river, not a canal. A lot of day trippers also in the marina just off the river. So you are in a quiet spot. Yeah, I don't know why I assumed that, you know, that if you're on a boat, you are on a canal, you are on the river. Are you affected by tides? Is it a tidal river? We have a really nice place here nearby in Bronson. It's called Velator Key, and it is a tidal river. And the difference in tides, the differences in levels of river are amazing. And we like to go there, sit on the pontoon bridge, and just watch the water changing directions depending on what tide it is, whether the tide is in or out. So we have some amazing landscapes here in North Devon. Really lovely estuaries are they called? Always changing. Whenever we walk, whenever we go there, it looks completely different. Oh, you are affected by floods. Wow. Can you get to a canal from the river? We walked along the canal. I think that was 2 weeks ago. And have you liked live yet? Have you liked? Did you give this live stream a like? So we did this amazing walk by the canal. I think that was 2 weeks ago. And last week we managed to do a shorter walk, a coastal walk from Woolacombe to Baggy Point. It was only 4 miles each way, so maybe we clocked 8 miles. But it was pretty good, pretty flat, not too challenging. The weather was gorgeous. Oh, it had to be Thursday. Yeah, it had to be Thursday. We woke up to a lot of rain and fog and mist, but it all cleared up by the afternoon. So we ventured out to gorgeous Woolacombe. And we did this lovely walk. It takes us 3 days to get to a canal. Oh, that would be a lovely adventure. Ben, not sure if you're into hot chilies. Me? But have you tried South Devon Chili Farm? I ordered some bun burners the other day. No. I liked the video before it started. Well done, Tracy. And where is Aaron? Is he busy? Is he listening? Is he with us? We don't really buy meals. We don't buy prepared meals, Ben. But there is this other local... Oh my goodness, sorry guys. Luckily we have carpet in our caravan. But there are actually quite a few local companies making those meals, home style meals, ready meals. And it's quite interesting because we are familiar with this brand, and they make chili con carne, they make chili non carne with beans, green Thai curry, and a few other dishes. These are their popular products, and most of them, I think we need to stop because there is something happening. So we need a little break, guys. I'm back, and I'm back. That's the life of a campsite warden. Expect the unexpected. A few people, actually one person, had a problem with getting out from the side, and there was a bit of a congestion by the barrier, but it's all sorted. It's all sorted. The traffic is flowing again. We can see the main entrance from our window. So for a few minutes I saw Marek like stretching his neck trying to see what's happening there through this net, and it was a bit of a traffic jam. Right, where were we? I was talking about this food. So this local company, they produce those meals, and I know all of them by heart because our local shop in the village used to stock all those flavors, all those meals. And in many restaurants in the area, that's the menu, that's the fixed menu in many places. So if I see they don't even bother with, changing the names of the descriptions of the meals, I know this is not cooked there, that it's from the same company. So it's quite fun to watch. Right. And I think, so what are you up to? Tracy, I always count on Aaron. Yes, I think everyone else should do, because he's a wonderful person. Aaron, you are a wonderful person. That's what Tracy says, and we take her word. Oh, good. Vasilka, beautiful dress cut. Can we see? Yeah, I'm actually going to put it on Vinted, or I could give it to you, Vasi. It's one of my many summer dresses I probably wear once a year or twice a year. I have definitely too many dresses for our caravan wardrobe, and I think this may be, or maybe I should keep it, Vasi. What do you think? Tracy, yes, everyone seems to be kind here. Marek, got any questions about working as campsite wardens? Fire away. Yeah, working as a campsite warden is never dull. You can expect the unexpected, and that's what we love about this job, that no 2 days are the same. Like, the weather plays a big part in what we do. So we are very lucky with Marek that we have this freedom and flexibility to plan our workload, and we work according to the weather. So when it's sunny, we stream and cut grass and trim hedges, we work outside. And on a rainy day like today, we catch up on any indoor work. So today we're deep cleaning the lodges, we are scrubbing windows, we're removing some old paint from windows, we're removing some old labels and stickers left in shower blocks many years ago, some non-smoking labels and notices which you couldn't even see what it was. There was just like a pale outline of a cigarette. They were just so old. So we had some cleaning product with us, and I was just going over all those really old grubby stickers left everywhere. So it was a very satisfying day for us. A lot of satisfying jobs we did. Tracy, how often are you on call in a week? We could say that we are on call once a week. So we as a couple are on call 2 days a week. We could share it, and we could say, oh, today you are on call, tomorrow I'm on call. So we are very lucky because it's only 2 days in a week. And the way we do it, we are on call together as a couple. So we obviously help each other out, and if there is something major, we go to deal with it together. By the way, we love to work together, and for most of the time we work together, and we plan our tasks in such a way that we do them together, because we always believe that it's easier to share the load. So even if it's something that, let's say, if it's a job for one person for an hour, we go and do it together, and it takes us only half an hour or 20 minutes, and we move on to the next job. So we are very lucky that there are many people working on this side, and someone else is on call a few times a week, so it's not that we are on call 5 days a week. And we know wardens who are on call 7 days or 6 days a week, and it's absolutely exhausting. 2 evenings a week, that's perfect, and it's fair because everyone else does it here, and there is a rota. Ben, I still like the idea of what you both do, great, and still want to do even better, but I think it's easier for 2 people together. Yeah, well, Simon, that's what we are used to. And, you know, we are good at different things. We have different strengths. We are good at different things. So we excel on different levels. So it's really nice to work together and make the most of what we've got, really. And without being too big-headed. We can, you know, me and Marek, we can get through anything together, campsite-wise. And yeah, we are very lucky because we have completely different. Very often we clash, but we've been doing this for many years, so now we know really which one, who is good at manual jobs, who's good at planning, who's good at prioritizing, who likes to do this, who likes to do that. And we just, you know, make the most of it because we know each other so well. So it only took us 3 years of working together to learn our strengths and what works, what doesn't. So now it's just, for most of the days, it is plain sailing. So Ben, I was thinking about the same thing, whether it's easier to do this as a couple or if it's easier to do it as a solo person. And there are jobs for both. There are jobs for couples, but there are also jobs for singles. And I think both scenarios have pros and cons. This might be a good video idea. Of course, for 2 people, it's yeah, we have this advantage that we are a team. We are a part of the different team as well. You know, we are a part of a bigger team. But by the end of the day, we are a team of 2. And we have each other backs and we can support each other. So on a bad day we can just laugh because otherwise we would cry. So we can just make jokes about some horrible situations and just, you know, say, oh, don't worry, we are going for lunch. And when things get tough, we just think about nice things we'll do after work. Or I say to Mark, oh, don't worry about that, we have this for lunch today. And when you are on I don't want to say a diet, but you know, when you control your food intake, the main meal is like a highlight of your day. So we quite often treat our lunch break as a reward, really. Anyway, there are definitely advantages of doing it as a solo person. We know quite a few people who live in their caravans on their own, so obviously you will have more space. You don't have to share your van or your caravan with anyone. So more space for you. I think probably it gives you more freedom, more flexibility, because it's only you. You don't have to discuss with this other person, oh, shall we do this? Shall we do that? Do you want to move? Do you like this job or not? You are in charge. So it's a really good topic, Ben. I will have to think of it. But I would say there isn't easier, harder. I think there are just 2 different sets, 2 different scenarios, but it's definitely possible to do it as a solo warden or solo campsite assistant. Marek, good point. If you're watching and haven't said anything, now is your moment to wave. Yay! Simon, how long you do this job so far? That's so cool. I, as a single, sometimes can only cry. Nah, I don't believe it. So this is our 6th season. We started in 2019. We had 6 months of a break, you know. We did a different job for 6 months, but this is our 6th season as campsite wardens working together. Ben, I was thinking solo. Did the maths and the finances, but was very thin for things afterwards, that's another aspect, financial aspect. Tracy, how would you find a job as a warden if you have no experience doing the job? The internet and Facebook groups, and most of the adverts say no experience necessary. So having no experience, I think I even did a video about that even if you don't have experience as site warden or campsite assistant, probably if you worked in your life, you have skills you could use, and most of the jobs you did so far, probably you could transfer some skills and some experience towards your campsite job, just like Simon is doing with his CV for a specific job, you know, pulling those best bits from your experience, from your CV. I even had a challenge. Do you remember this challenge, Vasi? You took part in it when I was asking people, I think I said in one of the previous videos, tell me what job you did and I will tell you what skills you have you could use as a campsite warden. And I think I've never had a person who would say something so remote that we couldn't squeeze anything good to put in your CV, in your application as a site warden. Aaron, hello! I like sharing my space with Tracy. But, oh, it was Tracy who asked about the job. Is that something that could potentially interest you guys? Simon, Aaron and Tracy? Simon, maybe put similar and most relevant experience. Yeah. Even if it's not fully true. Oh, come on. Yeah, but you can't, you know, you can't go over the top. You can't say, oh, I have experience of using a ride-on mower. If you don't. We did a bit of a challenge with our friend recently who came to stay for a week, and we actually tested him if he could do our jobs, and he spent a day with us, and I think his final thought on whether he could be a campsite warden, he said, yes, I would love to do that, but it's very demanding physically. Yeah, it is a very demanding job. It is a very physical job, but if you enjoy fitness, if you enjoy keeping fit, if you like walking, hiking, camping, if you like to be on the move, if you don't like desk job, if you don't mind working outside in whatever the weather, if you are good, or at least pretty good, average with the public, with the general public, you don't have to be like the social butterfly to do this job, but you have to have some at least average customer service skills. Customer service is super important in this job, I would say. And even when the customer is in the wrong, you are on duty as a warden. You are paid to serve the customers, and even if it's difficult, even if it's challenging, you are still at work. So it's worth remembering that, and sometimes it's just easier to walk away and maybe get advice from your team, from the manager, from the site, from other wardens, than deal with the situation on your own if you don't feel confident, you don't feel comfortable. Yeah, so obviously dealing with the public may be difficult at points, but for most of the time it's pure joy and a pleasure. Yeah. Yeah, of course. I like this point, you know, don't lie, but sell yourself, highlight your skills. Vasi, I've heard of people that claim to have doctor's degree and did jobs in the NHS, but they were never qualified. Yeah, that's probably not the best idea. However, you know, with this job you will receive training, and even with those ride-on mowers, even if you have had experience, still on a decent site you will be briefed how to use equipment. And different machines, you know, work differently, or we have many tools here, many power tools which need oil, which need petrol and oil. And we have different kinds of oils for different tools. And you mix a different proportion of petrol and oil for different tools. So to make sure that those tools actually serve you well and for a long time, you have to get it right. So yeah, you will be briefed, you will have training, and every single site really offers training. You will not be just left on your own. And there are so many jobs, even at this time of year, where sites look for additional staff. And for Aaron and Tracy, if that's your first, if you are looking, you know, for your first role, it would be ideal to work along more experienced wardens as warden assistants for a year at least, you know, learn the ropes. And it's usually the case. You usually join the team where there are wardens, you know, who've been there for at least a few seasons, and they teach you, they train you. They also tell you all the hacks, and they share their wisdom and experience, usually, when, you know, if you are lucky. But it's usually the way, because everyone, campsites get so busy in the summer that, you know, to survive you really have to work as a team. So everyone have to or should support each other to make sure this whole machine is working smoothly. Yeah, I saw this post on Facebook today that, you know, the future doctors now use AI to pass their exams, so you better eat healthily and take care of yourself, because the whole generations of doctors just will get their degrees using ChatGPT, using AI. Ooh, want to support the channel? You can buy us a coffee. That would be nice. Yes, yeah, that's true, Simon. That some jobs require a degree, some require skills, and I would say that the campsite job mostly, obviously, there are no formal qualifications to do this job, but it definitely you need to be keen, and you need to work outdoors, or maybe at the reception, because there are different roles, there are different ways of doing this job. Yeah, talking about gifts and coffee, our birthday is coming up, so in a few days we will be celebrating our birthdays. Marek's on 22nd of July and mine on 26th, and usually we celebrate on 24th in the middle. This is our birthday day, and it's a bit bittersweet this year, because it will be the first year without a diesel. So on 1st of August we were always celebrating his gotcha day, the day he joined us. So we had like a week of celebrations for many years, but this year I don't think we'll do anything special for our birthday next week. I don't know, because we are pretty busy, and I don't know, really. It's always hard to plan something in the high season. Will definitely not go away, because the prices right now for accommodation are just shocking. Even in remote places in Devon, even in Tiverton, we are thinking of booking a night in Tiverton just to walk along the canal again, but we really think it's too much. So we are going to probably celebrate our birthday properly in September or October, when things calm down. Maybe we'll go away for a weekend, maybe we'll go to Tiverton then. But high season prices are just shocking in our area. But yeah, you could get us coffee. You could get us a birthday coffee using the link. And I'm sure we will think of something nice to mark our birthdays. And if you don't want to forget, you could wish us happy birthday today. Why not? Why not? I think we will be working, I will be working on my birthday. We both will be working on our birthdays. So that's usually the way, you know, because our birthdays fall in late July, we are used to working on our birthdays because it's the peak season on campsites. But we don't mind that. We will catch up with celebrations in autumn. So I will be on my way soon. So just to thank you for joining me today on this live stream, I will tell you what the next video is about. The next video is about a fridge, a Caravan fridge, a freeway fridge. And in this video I will try to explain why this fridge is called a freeway fridge and how it works. And it's really hard to believe that I was filming this video during a heat wave. And I remember I was so hot. I was sweating. It was unbearably hot in a Caravan. I was melting when I was filming this video. And when Marek finished editing, he wasn't 100% happy with the result. And he asked me, oh, shall we publish it or not? You have no idea how much sacrifice I made to film it. It was one of the hardest videos to film because the conditions were so awful. It was so hot on that day. Anyway, it's going live. It will be published on Wednesday. So I hope you will enjoy it. Right guys, thank you very much for visiting our caravan. Thank you for catching up with us. We have 2 more days of work to do, then we have our weekend, which falls on Wednesday and Thursday. We'll probably try to do something small but nice for our birthday. Yeah, thank you so much, and see you Wednesday, see you in the video, and see you Sunday 7 p.m. the UK time during the live stream. Have a good week everyone. Bye bye.